It's Michelle C with Candy Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be, and I am here with the one and only sweet baby Keena. Candy's Kisses TV. This is so amazing. You were just putting lipstick on homeless people, and then you have made it. You have made it all the way to the top. Once you added glitter, that stepped your game up.
Right.
It's nothing like having glitter on your lips because that is the dick sucking. Can I say that?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Can I say dick sucking? Because it makes it look so good.
But wait a minute, but your name is Sweet.
Sweet baby Keena. I'm sweet when they pay me to be.
But any other time?
Any other time, I'm so bad. So bad. But no, your lipsticks are great. I have two colors. I have the red and I have the gold. But this is what I do all night.
I can't with you. I cannot with you.
I do that all night, but I still be pretty now. And then I learned not to even like touch my lips together. I have to talk like this with that, but I'm so pretty all night long. You have to do certain stuff to be beautiful. Men don't know how hard it is to be pretty, to be beat, to be in this competition. It's not easy. And when you have a step up, like your lipsticks are very beautiful. They're for glamorous occasions. You don't just put it on to go to the wash house. You don't.
Why not? I do.
She go to the wash house in it. Regular people don't. I go to the Walmart looking like I need change. They come over and have me some change. But I'm saying when you're a night on the town, you're really looking your best, you and your girls together, you pop this on and it makes you feel like a whole, because regular lip gloss, I keep my lips beat to the gods. Because I want somebody to know when I'm working. I'm just kidding. Don't say that.
I didn't say it.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I just be wanting them to see how I have gotten so many compliments on my lips, but when I had your lipstick on, like that's all it went down my Instagram. Oh, key to them lips. I got inbox, and I had to call people out today. Don't inbox me and tell me how cute, sexy, chocolate. Somebody said something about my sucking my toes, but you in my inbox. No, you need to say all this on my page. If you really want me, stop being inbox men. These inbox men be sneaking around. You know you got somebody. That's why you in my inbox saying this stuff. Tell me I'm cute and sexy on my page, or else you keep that to yourself. I do receive it because I like good compliments, but I don't think that you're legitimate until you
can't put it out there.
Yeah, if you can't put it out there, because you know, next thing you know, your boyfriend got a girlfriend. You don't know that till you find out.
Well, it is Atlanta, so you.
This is Atlanta.
So let me ask you this: how did you get your start in the comedy game? Did you always know that you were funny, or did you just kind of get thrust upon and just?
I was funny, but I wasn't fun. I didn't feel like I was a comedian. I would tell these crazy stories that crazy stuff happened to me.
Okay.
That's the best thing that goes on for my life. I'm not a writer. People be like, I write. Let's have a writing session. I don't sit down and write jokes like that. I just really live my real life, and when I get on stage, I can put it in a form of a joke. That's just.
But that takes talent in itself, because I mean, just like you said, people don't write, but to get up there, remember what you get ready to say, and formulate that, and just spit it out there. That's talent.
That's talent, and that's how I got through school. My memory is so good. Like whatever my teacher said is just what I gave back to them. I aced all my classes. I had the honor roll from kindergarten all the way to the 12th. That people cheated off me to the 12th grade, but my memory, that's what I rely upon. So when I formulate a new joke or I want to tell a new joke, I just figure out where it would fit in best. It be in my mind, and I move stuff around. Jaden see me, and she'll see me look, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say this, or I tweak my jokes a certain way because I see how they work better. And it's all on memory.
Okay. Now, what was your first time on stage like? When you like, this is my first time, this is my amateur night, I'm gonna get out there and try to give this comedy thing a spin.
Let me tell you who I fell in love with the first time I was on stage. I went to Throwbacks with Carlos Miller.
Oh Jesus, I know Carlos, yeah.
Whom I love with every fiber.
Every fiber?
Of my being.
Okay.
Every fiber. But Carlos had he was the host, but it was somebody else's show. He was just the host of the show. It was Sco Bubba. If you remember Sco Bubba.
Sco, yeah.
God bless the dead.
Yeah.
Sco Bubba was the promoter for the show, and Carlos was the host. So I'm telling this is my first time, and I'm telling my little jokes, and people are laughing. And then when they gave me the light, I didn't know how to get down, so I just said, they're giving me the light. I don't think comedians should say that. I try to tell new comedians, don't say they're giving me the light. Just wrap up your last joke and just, you know, just kind of transition off, you know, say goodnight or, you know, give your Instagram information or whatever. But don't say they're giving me the light. And that's what that was my first time. So I was like, they're giving me the light, so I got to go. That's what I said to the people. And they was like, no.
Right.
And I said, y'all want me to tell some more jokes? And they was like, yes. So I looked at Carlos and he nodded yes. So I told maybe 1 or 2 more jokes. Then I got down. So I'm over there cheering with my friends. They was like, you did so good. You did so good. And Scope Bubba came over. He said, what the hell is you doing? He said, when I give you the light, you get your ass down. He said, if you don't get down, he said, you'll never get on my stage again. And I was looking crazy. Like he was spitting in my face a little bit. You know, one of his teeth. He was spitting on me, and I was leaning back because he was talking to me for real hard. And I was like, and then he said, but you was funny as hell. And I was like, yo, a compliment. The compliment was at the end, but he let me have it. And from that point on, when I get the light, that's why I'm respectful of the light. And that's why I don't like when people don't respect the light, because I learn from the best. And God rest his soul. He said that if they give you the light, you got to get off, because other people have to get on. Now that I'm in a position of being headliner, that's something totally different. So you have to wait till all the other people go on, and if they're taking more of your time or whatever, because I've been places where they don't wrap the people, like they don't give the light, they don't do it, and I'd be like, how much time are they doing? And they don't know how a show should go, so now I have to sit through, and especially when they know it's me, they'll be like, oh, sweet baby Keita, I heard so much about you. So now they're really on stage trying to impress me. So now they're doing their whole spiel. They telling stuff they told at the picnic and you know what I'm saying, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to go last. So I was in Orangeburg, and by the time I got on the stage, it was probably like 15 minutes to 12. I had been there through like 4 or 5 people, and I couldn't take it no more. I was like,
I'm ready to go.
And that's what I'm saying. If they need to know that there's a light, you need to, if you are a guest spot, it's 5 to 7. 5 to 7, cut it off. You shouldn't give nobody all your material when you're doing it for free. Learn that. You're doing it for free. If they like you, you did it in 5 to 7 minutes. If they're gonna like you and they're gonna be like, oh my God, this person was good, we should bring them back. Try to get some money out of people. If you give everything, when you come back, you're gonna give that same everything, because a lot of people have sets, so you'll do that same thing again. They'll be like, oh, they said that before. Because I know some comedians, and I heard the person yell out, they still doing the same jokes they did on Def Jam. And I
now, speaking of that, how do you, like, that's a hard thing to deal with, you the hecklers. What do you do?
I never really got a heckler. I never really got booed. I could tell you.
Yeah, because you just killed Apollo.
I just killed Apollo.
Yes,
Showtime at the Apollo.
TSA treated me like a terrorist. They pulled me to the side and everything and took my jail. You hear me? My brown jail for my edges. Y'all know a sister need her edges laid down. But let me tell y'all, I shouldn't be here because I got a job at my church, y'all. I'm an usher. Yeah, I'm a thug. You got to be a thug to be an usher. I told my church I got 1 foot in the church and 1 foot out, which means I love the Lord, but I still cuss.
But I had like it wasn't off. It was off. It wasn't no real laughter. It was little chuckles here and there. So when the host got back up there, he was like, so I can't really judge. How did y'all like Sweet Baby Keita? And somebody way in the back was like, boo. And I was like, I didn't get booed on stage, but I got like a delayed boo, which was a boo.
Like, well, that don't count. I was delayed.
I wasn't even up there. You booed him.
Like, boo you, because I'm off the stage.
I'm off the stage. But yeah, it was so crazy. So that I was so determined. I came back that next week. And when I tell you, I murdered it. I gave them everything. I just had a swag. I was coming to kill. Like I felt like Rocky. Remember when Mr. T beat him up and he didn't want to fight no more? That's how I felt when I left there. But I was like, no, I got to come back next week.
But you know what? Them boos make you great.
Them boos make you great. They really move you to get your stuff together. I had a heckler, but it was because I think he was trying to like me. Like he was like, Sweet Baby Keita, something, or I'll F the shit out of you or something. Yeah, he said some nastiness, and he was a white man, an older white man, and I said, no, you won't. I said, I don't even know what you're doing with your little pee-pee, but you won't put it in me. And I let this man have it so bad that the dude, I was getting filmed, he looked from behind the camera and said, that's enough.
Right, you are killing him.
Like, he was
So
like,
what you're not gonna do is disrespect my show.
Yes, you not. And now I don't have hecklers. Like, I've had my best story is I had a person with special needs and he was in the crowd, so he was kind of talking out, like, you know that, you know. So I'm doing my show, I know exactly where I left off at, the joke and everything. So I stopped, I kind of calm him down. Hey, da da da, you know, we're the show, can you da da da, and he'll be cool, and then I'll finish, you know, out my joke. So I did a great job to be able to handle him and do my show. So after the show, he came up to me, he said, I really, really like you. And I said, thank you. He said, I like you, I want to give you something. I said, okay. And he went in a bag, he had like a Kroger bag or something, like a regular bag. He went in it and he gave me a can of oysters. I cannot make this up. I got it in my pocketbook right now, and I will pull it. Jay, get it out. Okay. Get it out, Jay, because people don't believe. But he gave me a can of oysters. I don't, like, that's not something that somebody would give anybody.
So random.
So it was so random, and it was given with so much love that I've kept it with me everywhere I go. This goes on the plane with me and everything. Yeah, they tried to tell.
It's really in your bag?
It's really in my bag. And they tried to tell me the last time I went through, we was in LA, and they was like, well, we gonna see. I said, well, you need to see and hand it back, because that's gone with me. Like, I never.
So that like your good luck charm?
It really, ever since I got it from him. I got Kevin Hart. You know, I'm on Heart of the City. I got Kevin Hart, Showtime at the Apollo. Cause so many people. This can of oil.
Well, if you got that, let me get a couple of them oysters so I can give me some luck too.
You're not getting it. I never opened it up, but yeah, it had a Star Kiss. I didn't even know Star Kiss did the oysters, but it had a Star Kiss cover on it. But I've had it so long, and it's been in my pocketbook so long that the cover came off. But you can see it's didn't, like, I take this everywhere. It's not a place that I go to that this is not with me. And for some reason, I'm just telling you, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just the spirit of he gave it to me out of so much love, and that he loved what I do, and I love what I do, and I respect what I do. So I've kept it with me. I'm for real. The people at the Apollo, I promise you, I did my interview and I had this. They was so amazed. Like, that's part of the reason why I got on the Apollo, because a lot of comedians put in, and it's probably people that were funnier than me. I doubt it. But it was probably people that were funnier than me, but they wanted somebody interesting.
Right.
When you're putting in these things. And so me and my brother both was up on the board. And so they was like, we got both of y'all. We rooting for y'all. Everybody in the office is just like, oh, they got to get it. So I got it over him because, two, you got to have clean film when you're sending in. When you're sending stuff into people to review, please make sure it's clean. Not nothing you did with your phone. You know what I'm saying? It have to be some clean footage, because and if it's not clean enough and they ask for some more, get some more. I had people that got down to the point where they were asking for clean footage and they didn't give it. You know what I'm saying? Go get it and give it to them. Like, people don't invest in who they are. I invest in me. So I pay for video. I'm about to put on my own show. Jade and I walked down on faith because I was waiting on somebody to put together a show in my hometown. And everybody, you know what I'm saying, was calling me.
Now, where is your hometown?
Spartanburg, South Carolina. And so everybody was, you know, saying, we want to get a show together, and nothing was happening. And then finally I said, well, Jade, I'm going to just drive down there and get a place and do it myself and ask her. I got in my car. I went down there. I talked with the lady. We had a nice meeting. I love the venue. It was everything I had envisioned, like everything. Even the color, it's blue, and blue's my favorite color. So it was everything that I wanted. So it was just like it started happening fast. And I said, when stuff happen like consistent, I know it's for me. When it ain't for me, it just ain't for me. Even when I auditioned for Bounce TV, Jade and I were in a meeting with Tommy Ford. We were in a meeting with Tommy Ford. God bless the dead. We were in a meeting with him. We were doing a play. We were writing, and we got in this writing session so deep that we didn't look at the time. Then we had to rush, but you had to be there 45 minutes before the taping. I barely scraped in there like 15, 20 minutes before, and Gary looked at me. He said, well, sweet baby Keita, we gave your spot away. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. I said, okay, because I feel like anything that's for me is for me. It's just, that's it. I can't argue that. So I didn't argue. I said, okay. And Gary was like, yeah, sorry about that. We told you to be here 45. I said, you did. And I do apologize. I said, I did text Kiana, da-da-da. You know, he was like, okay. So, this was the best story. Rodney Perry was on his phone. He didn't even look up. He said, she going on. My heart was screaming, but I had to contain myself. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know Rodney Perry even knew who I was. That's right. He didn't even look up from his phone. He said, she going on. Gary said, well, the big guy said you're going on. I guess you're going on. I was like, okay. And then Gary's
favor ain't fair.
Favor ain't fair. Because he said, since I put somebody else on the show, you only get 3 minutes. Right. And it's really, it was 5 to 7. So I said, okay, that's fine. And Rodney said, no, she's going to get all her time. I was like, oh my God. You better look at God. Okay. Oh my God, Rodney Perry.
Everybody loves Rodney.
Shout out to Rodney Perry. That Kevin Hart.
That's right.
Right. We was just talking about it in the car. Rodney said, I'm in here fighting for you. You're going to be on this show. That's right. And just on his word, I was on Kevin Hart because he said I could do it and he believed in me. And I have to, for people to believe in me, so I believe in me, but the way people believe in me is so amazing to me. We did our congratulation party for Showtime at the Apollo, and a girl hugged me and she whispered in my ear, she said, Keita, I pray for you every day. And I'm like, I don't even pray for me every day. I say something over my food every now and again.
Somebody had a praying grandmother.
Somebody is praying, just to know that somebody thinks enough of me to pray for me one time, but every day.
That's right.
And when I go on live, she's always on my live. These people support me so much. My lives are the best because I have a homeless man that I feed under the bridge of 20 and Martin Luther King. He be in the same place every day, so I adopted him. He don't know it, but I adopted him, and I keep calling him my homeless man. So
I'm sure he got a name.
Dr. Fooley said, what is his name? And I said, I don't know, because he my homeless man.
Well, why don't you ask what his name is?
That's what we did that day, because I never wanted, I'd been feeding this man, and I called him my homeless man. I didn't need to know his name, but we needed to know. So we asked him, and what's so funny is, if you seen my show before,
yes,
my real set, like not just the Apollo, you see me, and you know I talk about Mr. Charles. His name is Mr. Charles. Girl, look at God, look at God. He is Mr. Charles. So people thought that was so funny, and so now I've had people send me money to help me feed Mr. Charles. I go buy him food at the McDonald's up street from my house. Them people see me every day. I get the same thing, and I take Mr. Charles his food. But Mr. Charles is spoiled now that I've been feeding.
Now he be supersizing it.
No, not supersizing it, but I bring him food and drink all the time. So the other day I went to just a little pizza place, so I just only had pizza. I had like a alcoholic, little fruity drink. So I drank my drink, and I took Mr. Charles his pizza. He be like, ain't no drink or juice, and then I said,
listen, Mr. Charles, calm down.
Excuse me, Mr. Charles, you homeless and now you want this pizza or what?
What you hungry or not? Right.
Yeah, so I've spoiled Mr. Charles. I got to get out. We passed by him today because we went to Funk Fest and we was running late.
I wanted to go. How was it?
It was excellent. Bobby Brown hugged me on this side right here, so I ain't gonna wash on this side. This side gonna be musty.
Okay, with you. Well, that brings us to my next thing. On Candid Kisses TV, we have a segment called Kiss or Diss. I'm gonna throw some names out there. You're gonna decide whether you're gonna kiss or diss them.
Okay.
All right, we got Michael Ealy or Idris Elba.
I would tongue kiss both of them.
You gotta pick one. You can't do both.
Both of them. Idris Elba would be the one. He's the tall, dapper, dark-skinned brother.
That's chocolates. Okay.
Michael Ealy, you know what I'm saying? He look like he'd date a white girl by mistake. I'm telling you. Just one day, one day when we ain't looking, he gonna be holding hands with a white girl.
Well, I think he married though. I think he married to like an Indian or something like that.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't no regular black girl.
I can't with you.
I can't understand why these men want these exotic women that don't cook food. I cook pinto beans.
All right. T.I.
and black.
No. I'm saying that's my next Candid Kiss. T.I.
T.I.
or Bobby Brown.
Oh, we all know that this is Bobby Brown. Ma'am, I know you didn't ask. Let me tell you who I love.
Okay.
Bobby Brown, more than life itself. Oh my
Okay.
God. I'm his #1 fan. He is the king of R&B.
Okay.
He is the king of R&B.
Okay.
Bobby, I love you.
All right, last one. Jamie Foxx or Ron DeVoe?
That is hard because I don't think I want to kiss Jamie.
Okay.
Jamie don't look kiss for it. And he put his mouth on that white girl. I don't mean that in no bad way. I don't discriminate, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so there'll be Ron DeVoe then? You got to pick one.
Jamie Foxx, I go ahead and kiss you, Jamie. Go ahead and kiss you.
Oh my God, and that has been another episode of Kandid Kisses TV. This is your girl, Sweet Baby Keita. And go ahead and shout out your Instagram and what you got coming up next.
Sweet Baby Keita. It's SweetBabyKita on Instagram, on Facebook. Please follow me. My next big thing is my show in Spartanburg, South Carolina, July the 28th. We're gonna be at the Chapman Culture Center. The Chapman Culture Center. We're gonna be doing it. It's me, Dr. Foolish, Mario Torrey, and Spunky Robinson will be hosting.
Now, if you need a makeup artist, you need to holler at me.
Oh, I do need a makeup artist because I want to be fabulous. I'm ready because I'm ready to be beat to the what? Chords.
We will holler.
Kandid Kisses TV is sponsored by Kissable Lips Cosmetics.